Hi guys, happy Friday. Sorry, I haven't been feeling that great this week, so it may not make sense. I'm feeling a little groggy right now, but luckily I have Lola, who has been taking care of me this weekend. But anyway, so last Friday afternoon, one of the secretaries and I at youth court went and visited the detention center for juveniles. It's on Mullen. I haven't been to the facility yet. CJ was gone for today, so it was kind of a slow afternoon, so we just decided to go and check it out. The facility can hold up to 20 juveniles, both female and male. At the time they only had 5, which is why we were able to just go and visit, because they had nothing better to do but to show the youth court intern around. And it was a lot smaller than I expected. They have 5 pods, and each pod can hold up to 4 juveniles. Some of them are bigger and can hold 12, just depending on how busy they are. And while we were visiting, I didn't run into, because he was in his pod, but I saw one of me and CJ's kids, me and CJ's juvenile that we're working with. He's been in custody for the past month and a half. We made eye contact through the glass window of his pod, and it wasn't awkward, but it was just eye-opening, because this whole time I knew that said juvenile has been in custody, but actually seeing him, locked up, it just really hit me. And this specific juvenile was one of the first kids that that CJ let me, interact with, and I feel like I connected with him. He was one of those kids that didn't really open up to a lot of people, and I'm not saying that, I don't know, I don't want to sound cocky, but I just felt like he opened up to me more than other juveniles that I have been working with. And he's been in and out of custody, ever since I started this internship in January, and this is the longest time he has been behind bars. And it was just really sad seeing him. I guess it just hit me seeing, it's different seeing these kids in an actual detention center instead of in CJ's office or at home or at school. This is eye-opening, and he comes from a great family. His dad is a local business owner. His mom is extremely nice and caring. He has younger siblings that look up to him, and this kid has a felony under his belt. He has too many misdemeanors for me to count. And just when I thought that he was turning his life around, he gets thrown back into juvie, this time for almost 2 months now. And when he gets out, he's not going back home. He's going to Pine Hills Correctional Facility for boys in Miles City. And I don't know, just seeing him and writing that policy paper, I wrote it on placement of juveniles, just kind of connecting all the dots that these are real kids, these are real families. It's really difficult. One of the concerns CJ had when I was interviewing for my practicum was if I was going to be able to handle everything emotionally, and it's some pretty heavy stuff, and when you're getting ready to arrest a kid, or telling a family that so-and-so is going to Pine Hills, or being at those court hearings where the judge sentences these heavy sentences, it's just you can't afford to break down. You gotta keep going. And that was one of the concerns CJ had. And I haven't really felt as if I couldn't handle anything emotionally had been pretty great. Like I said, there's been some times at home where I'm just like, wow, but I don't know, just seeing that kid at last Friday in his pod, knowing he's been there for weeks and weeks, it just kind of really hit home for me. So I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry, I just kind of went on a rant, but that was kind of a moment that was really difficult for me. And anyway, I hope everybody has a good 4th of July and have a safe weekend. Bye.